presentation entitled The Religion of Abraham. In this short talk, we hope to discuss and deduct what was the true beliefs of Abraham the prophet, whom three major religions in the world claim to have evolved from. Now, Islam, Christianity, and Judaism all claim to be Abrahamic faiths, and they all claim that Prophet Abraham was upon their creed. Now, in this short talk, we will discuss what were the true beliefs of Abraham. So let's get down into it and begin. Let's start with Christianity. Now, what does it mean to be a Christian? The basis of Christianity is belief, and salvation lies in the belief that Jesus is the Son of God. Now, no Christian will argue this. Now, did Abraham believe that Jesus was the Son of God? Because this would lead to his salvation. Now, before you jump in and be like, hey, look, cool guy Muslim, Abraham wasn't Jesus wasn't around when Abraham was a prophet. But here's the catch. If Jesus truly was divine and God, he would have had to have been around before time began. Agreed? Because this is one of the characteristics given to God. Now, was Jesus around before time began? If you believe he's the Son of God, he had to have been. Now, granted, according to Christians, he hadn't came onto earth yet. It doesn't mean that Abraham didn't have to have accepted him, because Abraham was no ordinary person. He was a prophet of God. He was a messenger of God. Now, did Abraham believe Jesus was the Son of God? No. There's nothing anywhere shown to prove this or claim that Abraham believed in the coming of Jesus as the Son of God, because he never preached this to any of his followers. And Abraham was a prophet of God. And what did he preach? No, rather he preached the oneness of God. The fact that God is different than his creation. That there's a distinct difference between the creator and the creation. So by definition, Abraham rejected the belief that God had a son, or that God was three, or the Trinity, or any of this. So there is no proof whatsoever to say that Abraham was a Christian by definition. So we know he's not a Christian. So now, is he a Jew or is he a Muslim? Let's go ahead and talk about the next religion, Judaism. Now, was Abraham a Jew? Now, Jews claim their lineage to Prophet Isaac, the son of Abraham. So that they often refer to Isaac as Israel, and that's why they call themselves the children of Israel, right? Now, is Abraham one of the children of Israel? Obviously not. He's the father of Israel. Now, what does it mean to be Jewish? To be Jewish, your mother has to be Jewish. This is how you determine whether or not someone is Jewish. You could technically be born to a Jewish mother, be agnostic or atheist, be a horrible person, and not believe in God, but yet you're still Jewish because your mother is Jewish. You can never apostate out of Judaism. This is impossible. So, and at the same time, it is extremely tough, and you have to go through many obstacles to become Jewish if your mother is not Jewish. Now, was Abraham a Jew? Well, let's look at the mother of Abraham. Was Abraham's mother Jewish? Not to the best of our knowledge. In fact, if you look at it, Abraham's father was the head idol caretaker. He used to take care of the idols, and that's why he got into a huge dispute with his son, because when Abraham went and destroyed the idols, and his father was one of the first people to oust him out of their city. So Abraham, by definition, he's not Jewish either. He's not Christian, he's not Jewish. Now let's look at the third and final religion, Islam, that claims to be derived from Abraham. Now, was Abraham Muslim? What does it mean to be Muslim? Islam, by definition, Islam is unique in that it's not named after anybody. It's not named after Isaac like Judaism is. It's not named after Jesus Christ like Christianity is. It's not named after Siddhartha Buddha like Buddhism is. Islam is the only religion that's named it's a very generic name because of how pure it is and how universal it is. Islam literally means submission or surrendering oneself, right? It means submission. So here, when we say Islam, we say in the context of surrendering yourself to God, submitting yourself to God. That is what Islam means. It doesn't mean follower of Muhammad or follower of Jesus or follower of Moses. It means no. It means surrendering yourself to God, submitting your will to God. And so, what is a Muslim by definition? A Muslim is someone who surrenders himself to God. One who surrenders, one who submits himself to God. Now, was Abraham someone who surrendered himself to God? Did he submit himself to God? Absolutely. He went through, he broke the idols that his father used to caretake. He was thrown out of his village. He gave his life for the sake of God. He was a prophet of God. He was a messenger of God. So in this context, Abraham does fit the definition of a Muslim. Now furthermore, let's look at this more. What is the major creed of a Muslim? It's La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. To believe that there's no God but Allah, or the one true God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, and that Muhammad is the messenger. Now, to claim that Muhammad is the messenger, this is true for our nation, for the people after Muhammad. For the people between Jesus and between Muhammad, it was to believe that there's no God but Allah, and that Jesus is a messenger. And as a Muslim, we accept all the prophets before Muhammad. So we accept Jesus, we accept Moses, we accept Abraham, and so forth and so on. And so during the time of Abraham, it was to believe that there's no God but Allah, and that Abraham was his messenger, and all the prophets before Abraham. And no doubt Abraham believed in Noah and the prophets before them. And so by definition, Abraham fits the criteria to be a Muslim, because he preached the oneness of God. He never preached man-God, Trinity, 3-in-1, God having a son, or any of this nonsense. He didn't preach the specialness of one race, as Judaism claims. You're the chosen people, and no doubt they were given many privileges, but they're not the chosen people, and that salvation only lies to be amongst this race. And so, was Abraham a Jew? No. Was he a Christian? Absolutely not. Now, was he a Muslim? Yes. By definition, he was a Muslim, because he submitted and surrendered himself to God. Now, if you have any questions on this whatsoever, you can feel free to email me. My name is Bilal, and I can be reached at yislam101@gmail.com. Again, my email is yislam101@gmail.com. Thank you for listening to this presentation, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts and concerns. Thank you, and have a nice day.